Hey everyone, Isaiah here with Techna Anima, and today's video is going to feature the Laputa robot from Castle in the Sky, my favorite Studio Ghibli film. I'm going to 3D model it using Fusion 360 and take the entire thing and turn it into an engineering blueprint. The engineering blueprint will then be used to create a custom tattoo. There you see a example of the robot. I kind of like this scene. It shows the two main characters in it as well. So I'm just going to go through and design it and yeah, make a blueprint. As you can see here, I'm gonna skip through a couple of things because obviously you don't want to see me do this in real time. No one wants to see that. Started doing some paint changes here. Still don't have the color right, but I'll get it eventually. You'll see that later on. A nice trick I like to use sometimes is when I'm designing things, I like to figure out where I can put just an offset plane, because a lot of the time you're going to have to draw in midair, as you can see there. What might be a cool thing to do in the future is take this design and modify like the arms and maybe add some colors and different effects to it. Kind of like how the robot shows up in the movie when it's in attack mode or defense mode. Oh, look at that, got the color right finally. Here comes the monotonous part, which is slowly designing arm and leg segmented pieces and just repeating that over and over. So, you know, I'll show you one and then I'll start skipping ahead through a bit of them. Also, if you're someone who's doing some kind of complex design like this, or really anything, make sure you're saving it really frequently. I somehow didn't manage to crash Fusion even once when I was designing this, but it would have been a pain to have it crash and, you know, start to worry. When was the last time I saved? As you can see, I have a pretty standard process for these. It's design one half and then just mirror it. Why work harder when you don't have to? Actually, I say that and I think I design like this first part of the arm, and every time I design one arm segment, I can be seen immediately mirroring it, and eventually I just stop. I don't know why it took me so long to realize I didn't have to do that, but, you know, don't want to work harder than you have to. Yeah, look at that. I mirrored it for no reason. Getting started on those iconic long arms. Same thing, just a bunch of segmented pieces. Alright, now here's like the most complicated part of the design. I think in real time it took me like an hour and a half just to design the one hand. There we go, look at that. I really like the way the curves came out on that base part of the thumb there. There we go, look at that. Yeah, here's where I end up realizing I didn't have to design that first, like, 3 parts of the other arm, since I was just gonna mirror it anyway. There we go. Nice. And now here is where my plan to turn it into a tattoo comes into play. I'm going to take this 3D model. I left the arms, the legs, the torso, and the eyepiece all separated, so that way I can pick and choose what I wanted to show off in an engineering blueprint. As you can see there, I did that, skipped through most of it. The eyepiece I thought was the most interesting one, so I managed to keep that one in the recording here for you. So now I can take these two-dimensional stills and isometric views and combine them how I see fit into tattoo templates. And there you have it. Completed Laputa robot from Castle in the Sky. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more like this, or see me eventually get this anime tattoo. And check out some of our other videos if you kind of like the content we're making.